Guys, Bitcoin is currently in a range right now, and you might want to stick around and watch this video to the end so that you might know where Bitcoin is heading next. Of course, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you guys my analysis and what I think the market might do in the nearest future. So currently we are hovering around 89 or 89,000 dollars for Bitcoin. And if we look at the chart now for BTC, a bit of a push. So although we are at a very critical support level for Bitcoin right now at the moment, so we did make this deviation right here. You can see the bearish momentum, and I was looking forward to short this drop on the lower time frame, but I could not find an entry. But I was still hinting on this level of support right here, or this demand level right here, that we might see a drop to this level right here. But right now we've not made any bit of a push towards the upside or a breakdown towards the downside. And if you see that this has been a critical support line, you can see that we had the first touch, second touch, and this is the third touch, and we just slightly break below this trend line, but we are still holding this level of support right there. So we've not seen a break below this level of support. Now if you see a break below this level of support, it indicates that we might actually drop lower towards the downside. But the indicator that I'm still looking at that determines that we might have a pump towards the upside is that the stochastic RSI is currently oversold on the daily, and as we can see that any moment from now we might have a push on the stochastic RSI towards the upside, and I think price will follow as well. But what we don't want to see for BTC is that we don't want to see a spike towards the upside, then a deviation back down. That will kind of create what's it called, an inverse head and shoulder pattern. That will in turn create an inverse head and shoulder, and one of the directions, the directional bias of inverse head and shoulder is currently bearish, because when we see a head and shoulders pattern in an area of resistance, it means that we might actually sell towards the downside. But we don't want that for BTC, considering the fact that the weekly is oversold, and we might actually see a pump towards the upside for Bitcoin, which we in turn other altcoins will follow. But this is just my thesis, because anything that makes us to see a break below this level, that will indicate that price might actually drop towards this level before we actually see a move towards the upside. And I don't think that if we drop toward this level we could actually see a move. I just think that once we lose this level at 89, 80, 87, 200, then we could see a drop towards the downside. But what I need for Bitcoin now is a parabolic move from this point, because since Friday or since Thursday we have just been creating an indecision candlestick, a dodgy candlestick, and dodgy candlestick is an indecision candlestick, which explains that buyers and sellers has not coming to an agreement. Buyers are not overtaking the market, sellers are not overtaking the market. They are still waiting for a decision. I think when Monday market opens, by Monday we could actually see a lot of volatility. And what I'm actually looking for Bitcoin, or what I'm currently observing, is that we're actually creating a kind of a bearish flag pattern at the moment. If you see that this is actually a bearish flag pattern, and one of the directions of bearish flag pattern is that it often moves towards the downside. Not every time though, but in terms of price action analysis, it often moves toward the downside. And if I want to draw out my predictions for this bearish flag pattern, if we actually break below this level, that would be that Bitcoin might drop lower to $63,000. And if we look left towards if you look left towards the previous price action, you could see that this level is actually a critical support level for BTC, and I think that if we actually drop below, then we will see if we actually break below this current level right here, we'll see a drop towards the downside. But I'm currently predicting, already putting my analysis towards the upside down the downside, because we are currently oversold on the weekly, and we might see a pump towards $107,000. This is just being a clear price manipulation on the market to actually shake out retail traders before they actually move the price towards the upside. And if we zoom down to the lower time frame, to the 1 hour, we did clear that CME gap we had. Let me put it to the Bitcoin CME chart. We have cleared that CME gap we had during this. Look at the CME gap we had, and I said that if we deviate back down, we could actually go down to fill out the CME gap, which we actually did. But it seems that price is looking bearish for the Bitcoin CME chart. We just need a lot of buyers to step into the market to actually push this price upward, because if we look at the assets right now, like gold and silver, okay, are actually breaking highs. Let me show you the gold and silver chart, and I think that before Bitcoin will actually see a pump, we must first see a sell-off on gold, sell-off on silver and other stock. Then liquidity will kind of flow in to crypto. You can see that gold right now is currently at $4,900, and they are currently buying into gold, because most investors see gold as a kind of a valuable investment. But I don't think gold is kind of valuable investment better than Bitcoin, because I prefer Bitcoin over to gold. So we just need start to see a sell-off on gold before we actually see a profit or liquidity reflow into the crypto market. So I'm currently on this long trade right now on Zcash, because Zcash has been oversold for a couple of days now. I saw this long opportunity on Zcash, so I decided to take this trade, and I also share this trade with my free Telegram community. It's actually a swing trade. Let me zoom out to the 4 hour time frame. It is a swing trade. Let me quickly zoom out Zcash USDT. Let me quickly zoom out to this trade on the 4 hour. I decided to use the 1 hour for my confirmation entry. Look at this trade right here. This is a break of structure to the upside for Zcash on the 4 hour. As you can see, this was a break of structure. Don't mind these little charts that you are seeing on the lower time frame. Before then, price did make two double break of structure, so I was anticipating for this level right here to go long, but price keeps this level, made another break of structure to the upside. Then this level still serve as my area of interest. Then price sold down massively on Zcash, created this inducement, and right now kind of filled out this level. This is my demand level, and I went down to the 1 hour time frame for my confirmation, and I took this trade, and I shared this trade on my free Telegram. So you can see that we are currently moving up in profit. Then my TP is just close to this highs right here. I don't want to put my take profit just at this size, because price might not get to that level, and this is a nice 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Nice trade. So if you want to join my free Telegram community, the link is in the description of this video. So guys, that is what I'm currently looking at right now for BTC, because if we could see a break towards the upside for Bitcoin, then that would be parabolic. Then the next level that we'll be heading onto will be the $107,000, and I think that many altcoins will follow, because privacy coils has been popping, and now I think AI tokens, AI narratives are beginning to see the green light. Then I think this 2026 will be a massive year, a good year for crypto investors. But the thing is, institutional investors are kind of manipulating the market, making us to get in late. So you should not mind any dip that you're seeing right now. Any dip that you're seeing right now is actually a good time and a good opportunity for you to actually buy in on your favorite token. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.